like the rhythm of the sun. Well, I was wide awake until the dawn upon her face, and the echoes of our song as it hummed along. So stay with me, you are my missing pieces. Oh, you are my missing pieces. You are my missing pieces. So won't you stay with me? Good morning, my friends. Good morning, Johnny.
Hey, how are you?
I am well. If you've probably noticed, the background is slightly different, a little less purple, a lot more
A little more
orange.
medieval.
A little more medieval. I'm in New York at my father's castle. Here's a gander of what
Look
it
at
looks
that
like.
place.
It's crazy. He made the chandeliers, and it's just an incredible place. And for those of you who haven't seen the background to the castle, I know several of you in our chat here know exactly where I am. If you go to our travel adventure playlist, that includes Zhou Shen when we went to Las Vegas. The one before that was with 1OK Rock, and we did an interview with my dad and your mom and got to know our families a little bit more, in the history of this place is wild. So I just want to give a little shout out to that, because it was a lot of fun to put together, and I worked hard, and I just want people to see it. That's all.
You should. You deserve it. You deserve it.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for today. Let me bring everybody in chat. Good
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I know.
Yeah, I was trying to.
Something like that. I don't
Please
know.
forgive me. Who sings that?
I don't know.
Oh yes, it's not just
Well,
me.
Yeah, well, I feel like that's more of like a one-hit wonder of the 80s,
Is it?
right? I think so.
All right,
Maybe they had a couple,
someone
I'm
will
not
fill
sure.
us in. But I'm so happy to see you all. Midnight Rambler made it. Nikki and Mel and Guy is here, and Robbie is here. Latte's here. I saw Joy earlier. Good morning, everyone.
The
So
crew
excited to
is
have you.
in the hizzy.
And let me just start off today from today. Thank you for the incredible super chat to get us started. Greatly appreciated.
Nice. Thank
We
you
are
so
up
much.
for part 2 of Melody Journey. Now, for those of you who don't know, each of these episodes, there's 11 episodes, and they're like 2 hours long. And we're going to condense the entire show into 3. This is part 2 of 3 90-minute videos. So a few things will be missed. Just a couple little details. The challenge, of course, is that we can't actually show you the video in full because of copyright issues. So there will be links in the description for you to check it out. And today we are going to watch an edited down version that I got to do with Robbie in advance when I was out in LA. We hung out for a few hours and put this together. He will contest that I have not actually watched the performances. I did see a lot of the clips leading up to it to get the transitions and things like that. So I haven't actually seen any of the music part of it. That was a lot of fun to do with him. And a quick shout out to Shen, another Thronely member of ours, that actually took the time for this entire video we're going to watch today and in 2 weeks when we go to part 3, all the subtitles. So she is a translator.
Amazing.
So it's not just
Yeah.
AI. She took the time to do it. And there's also a link in the description to go to her YouTube page. She's going to be putting out more videos with our beloved Charlie as well. So please be sure to check that out. Wanted to let everybody know about that. Yes, but we've got a lot to get to. So
Yeah.
right on cue,
And
my friend.
also, shout out to Latte. Well, at least like, subscribe, ring the bell.
No. What's going
So
on?
you
with
always
Latte?
know what's going on in our world. No, seriously. Please do that if you have a chance. And then Latte Lover got it. Pointer Sisters.
Pointer Sisters, of course. Thank you very much for that. And also, if you're new here in the chat below, you can click on a link to go to our Buy Me a Coffee page. Help support this reaction, these Reaction Wednesdays podcast as a whole, and of course to all of our fantastic Zhou Shen reactions. There he is in one of his birthday videos. If you become a Thronely member, you actually get access to our exclusive short stream. We have lots of mini reactions to Charlie there as well, which is always a lot of fun. So please be sure
Sunday
to
shorts.
check that out. Sunday
Some
shorts.
people do Sunday sauce. We do Sunday shorts.
That's right. Although I have a feeling Sunday sauce at your house would be great. Does your mom make a good sauce?
Not bad. I mean, we're not Italian, so I feel like we don't have that like
that special,
that authentic. Christy actually made.
Yes.
She's part Italian, so she made a good sauce the other week.
She could channel her Italian heritage. All right, let me bring in the video.
Not so much at your house. Is that what you were trying to say?
I didn't say a thing. My wife's a very good cook.
No, your house growing up.
I'm trying to skirt the conversation by complimenting somebody else, Johnny.
Is your mom in the chat?
Hey, you know what? We loved ragu sauce growing up.
That's true.
We're big fans of ragu.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. All right, here we begin. This is episode 3 from Melody Journey. And the audition is Waiting for You, written by Seong Hwan, if I'm saying the name correct. And of course, we know the process now where there are multiple singers and they kind of vote on, wanting to sing that song, and then the songwriter actually picks the person who's going to sing it, which is just
finally the power's in the songwriter's hands, as it should be.
A perfect world. So here we go.
陈胜一。
各位老师好，我是音乐人盛宇。今天带来一首写了4年的歌，放的时间越久越香嘛。4年的歌叫《等你》，送给大家。
Really is.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow, 也很适合你。他都是
把思念全部都送给你，你却笑而不语，你是我最温柔的谜底。就让思念它随风而起，整夜都不停息，怎么会叫我情不自禁？
谢谢。
Nice.
接下来有请。
I wonder if they cut that a little bit. It felt a little short, right? I was just kind of feeling it like to go into another chorus, song-wise.
It feels like what you usually do as a songwriter when you're showing stuff. You usually just show like the first verse and chorus, because like you kind of know what you're getting at that point.
Right. I'm curious to see Zhou Shen's version of it. I'm curious if it's longer, is my point. But
yeah. No, I'm really curious to see his take on that, because I like the groove of it a lot. So it's got that 4 on the floor feel. So 4 on the floor meaning that the kick drum or the bass drum is, instead of just on the beats 1 and 3, it's on 1, 2. It's on every beat. So if this is the kick drum and this is the snare, as opposed to, which is nice. It's nice, but it's just got that it's cool. And then it's got that cool little subdivision in the hi-hat.
I'm just imagining people tuning in right now trying to say, this is what you came to see.
No, I love it. But no, what I was going to say is I love the groove of it. I love the funky bass line below. It's got that sort of 80s synth bass going on. And melodically, I think it seemed a little contained. So I feel like Zhou's going to do something to it. to make it pop
I would
a little
imagine. And Kusanova, thank you for this information. The show edited it, so it probably,
Yeah.
which makes sense. They're kind of giving an idea of like, okay, here's the audition version, and then we'll see the full version of Charlie. So
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense. And he's got a great voice too. It was smooth. Again, we mentioned this a couple weeks ago. Not all songwriters can actually present their song well. Some of them have, they can sing it to a point, but maybe sometimes they can't really sell it in a way. It is how they envision it. They might not have the instrument
Right.
to do that, which is why they focus on songwriting in some cases. And that is not the case for Johnny, by the way. He has a beautiful voice. That's what you heard at the very beginning of the show. During the intro, that is Johnny, if you don't know that.
Oh, you.
It's true.
Get out of
I was
here.
gonna
Get
say
out of
it.
here, you.
Before
Richard
you hit-
also has a very wonderful voice, amazing voice.
I'll tip you later for that plug. Speaking of tips, Chang Ming Leong, if I'm saying your name correct, thank you so much for the super chat. Greatly appreciated. All right, let's keep going.
Thank you.
Let's see what their reaction is.
6号房原创音乐人陈胜宇。
思念全部都送给你，你却笑而不语，你是我最温柔的谜底。
请选择陈胜宇的歌手起立。
各位老师好。
你也给了对吧？
首先非常感谢周深老师第一个冲进来的，
哦，谢谢。
感谢东东老师、李佳格老师也选了我。
我这一期要轮空了，前两个我都落空了，所以在第3首的时候我也在想啊，我有可能这一期会落空，是有点失望的。
就音乐原计划嘛，就是我写了4年这首歌，留了4年，其实就是在等一个有缘人，就是我们的周深老师，他是第一个冲进来的，
Like I didn't know.
当然是选周深老师。
Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Maybe this was answered. I don't know, and I didn't pay attention. But so, do they, when the artist chooses a song, does this mean they actually record it, like officially record it and release it on their own record, or is it just for the show?
Oh, that's a great question. Yeah. Was there
Yeah.
any albums released from this, maybe individually or collectively? Maybe there was.
Yeah, like are they officially released to the public as something to purchase, I guess,
That's a great
or on a
question.
record or something like that? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, please let us know.
当我一听到《等你》这首歌的时候，其实就被它吸引。我很喜欢的那种复古的一个风格的歌，并且我自己在选这首歌的时候就觉得了，应该要跳舞。
5、6、7。
哎呀，帮我按赞一下。哎呀，太强了！好僵硬的我呀！哎呀，我的歌迷朋友们一直说跳舞 KPI 什么时候能完成？为了这个歌服务，我觉得是一定要去进行一个相对来说比较动感的舞台的，所以算是给自己小小的设立了一些困难吧。
Thank you. So it's released that night on mine. That's great. As singles then.
All right, so it's singles, not as like part of his record. Okay.
有请周深带来《等你》，投票通道正式开启。
I love seeing him work it out on stage and everything.
Oh yeah, I love that whole process. The discovery process. Different key, which.
Totally different vibe with his voice on it.
消息，打听你的消息，没有你的消息，今天星期几？爱究竟是什么东西？或许等你就是我生命的意义。梦醒了还有你气息，这忽远忽近的感觉挥之不去，把思念全部都送给你。
pause here. This is wild because typically when you and I have demoed songs before, and we've given it to an artist and we hear it back, there's usually a stark difference, of course, a different instrument. But, excuse me, but very often the essence is still there. They're capturing the intent of the song. The feeling is still kind of present, even though sonically, clearly, it's like your voice versus his or hers or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This, same tempo, same key, you said, right?
No, it's different key.
Oh, it is a different key. Okay.
Yeah.
So, did he go up or down? Up?
He went up or down, depending on where you're looking from. I mean, it's all perspective. But he went up.
Okay.
And I want to kind of hear the original again because he did something. So he went up in the key, but also I think he did that strategically so he could start the verse in a lower octave, and then by the time he gets to the chorus, he jumps up the octave.
That makes sense.
That was that lift I was looking for, because I feel like in the original one, and I'd have to pay attention a little bit more, it was all sort of in the same octave. That's why, to me, it didn't have quite that lift. But when you have somebody with, a multiple octave range like Zhou,
Right. We can listen to that real quick for a quick comparison. We got to keep moving, of course. There's a lot to get to.
Yeah.
But what I was going to say is that when he has his instrument on a song, there's something so just instantly relaxing, and there's just this presence that, despite it being beautiful in the songwriter's version of it, it's just
brings
a
a mystical
feeling
quality
response.
to it.
There's that mystical vibration thing we've talked about that just is so incredibly unique.
Yeah, he can take a death metal song and make it relaxing.
Yes.
Okay. Keep it going.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so he did that.
He was octave under.
Yeah, he was. Okay, so he went low. So it's the same range. It's just he had to go dun, 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 which bringing the verse that low makes the chorus,
Lift.
So when Zhou Shen raised the whole thing, the chorus just went up.
Yeah. Just a great presence.
Yeah.
This is Shen. This is our Thronely member that hooked us up with the translations. Thank you. Their page is Mimi, and the link is in the description that you guys can check out after this as well.
Thanks, Mimi.
I love that he's ambitious enough to take on the dancing too. I love Chris.
不期限的等你，别管我愿意。消息，打听你的消息，没有你的消息，今天星期几
There's that little break there too.
什么东西？或许等你就是我生命的意义。梦醒了还有你气息。 这后院花境的感觉挥之不去，把思念全部都送给你，你却笑而不语。你是我最温柔的谜底，就让思念它随风而去，整夜都不停息，怎么会叫我情不自禁？等你，等你，等你。
Comfortable on stage. It's incredible. Ooh, what's happening?
That wasn't in the original.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so interesting. Basically the same backing track with that sort of funky bass. They used a real bass as opposed to the demo, which was more of a synth bass.
You could hear
but
the
still that
articulation
same sort of
and yeah.
That old school sort of disco-y funk thing, kind of, the demo sounded a little more off the wall Michael Jackson, and then Zhou just took it in this way more mystical place, which is so cool. It definitely has a totally different vibe.
Yes.
And
100%.
that opera part, I don't think that was in the original version.
Definitely. Well, I love that he did that because it's almost
love it.
kind of it's almost like that. It's mine now. It's like that's such a signature thing. Like now, if you hear anybody else sing it, you'll feel like you're missing something.
Yeah, I mean that's just this show really is for me, because I mean there is nothing more magical as a songwriter than to just kind of hand it off. Which a lot of people, like they'll ask me, it's like, well, why don't you do your own stuff anymore? I'm like, I enjoyed that, but there's something so nice about, you have this creation and then you can just like, okay, take it to
They breathe new life
not necessarily
into
another
it. Yeah.
level, and like sometimes another level, but sometimes just a different level, and it's just like, it's so, I don't know, it just, you can
Yes.
be more objective about it or something. I'm not sure, but
All right, let me move forward.
it is a great experience.
I don't know when the next song starts. So let me just see if there's a reaction here. I can't recall. Oh, no. Okay, there's my cue. So, before we jump to the next song, Agnes Yim, thank you so much
Thanks,
for
Agnes.
your super sticker. Greatly appreciate that. And I see we had a coffee come in
Oh, we did. We sure did. I saw that one too.
from our death metal
From
loving
Christina.
Throga member.
Thanks, guys. Loving this series.
Thank
Thanks,
you so
Chris.
much. Thank you for the coffee. All right, so next up, this is from episode 4, and Joker Shu, X-U-E, is that like an S-H sound? Or Su? X-U-E in Chinese?
Joker? I'm a joker. I'm a smoker. I'm
That's
a
the singer.
midnight toker.
So it is my understanding that this Joker fella is a singer and a songwriter, but he sang this song for the songwriter. So here's a scenario where the songwriter named Zhong Li Zhang. I'm just gonna go with the first word, and then Joker sings it to auditions it, and the name of the song is Only Me. If I got that wrong, please correct me. I appreciate that. Oh, Natalie, thank you so much for the super chant from Natalie
Thanks,
Chang.
Natalie.
Greatly appreciated. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Will you guys fill us in on that? Morning, Mom.
中天丽，Terry， 哦，Terry， 我和他有合作过，他电音制作人。
哦，电音这种哦。
好，来吧，我们听一下这首歌吧。
嗨，大家好，我叫钟天丽。
哦，
Ten Lee.
今天
Okay.
带来这首歌叫做《只与我有关联》。这首歌
It's-
讲述的是
okay,
一
not Joker.
个坠入
No, this
爱情
is
的
the
深
songwriter.
渊，在不断的拉扯中寻找出口的一个故事。
哦，
拉扯。
Am I wrong? Oh. All right, so we have the wrong. All right, so.
Kind of sounded like, look at the stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think
I would
my
not have connected
collection's
that.
complete?
I would not have connected that. So that is later. We're going to see Joker. This is Dong is his name. So we had the wrong information there. Sorry about that. Let me back it up.
这首歌吧。
嗨，大家好，我叫钟天丽。
哦
Terry's English
Okay.
name.
今天带来这首
Oh,
歌
Terry,
叫
okay.
做《只与我有关联》。这首歌讲述的是一个坠入 爱情的深渊在不断的拉扯中寻找出口的一个故事。
哦，
拉扯。
Okay, just a second. You can hear where I got that.
Quick, I want to respond to this. Mimi, she sent me wonderful notes. We don't have time to get to them all today. I will post them in the comments. So we have all sorts of information regarding the performers and some of the inside jokes explained a little bit more. So it was a little bit too much to read through, but we will absolutely share that. So as people are going back and rewatching this, they've got that content. That's a great idea. Thank you.
Yeah, and
There's
Francesca,
just
yeah, I've
too
had a
much
couple.
information to fit into one episode here.
Yeah, I have had a couple freezes, and they've actually been not the most hideous poses, which is nice for once.
You're saying that now.
Yes. Yeah, right. I should talk on. Yeah.
Ooh, oh my goodness. I forgot a
Yeah,
vital
Joy
piece of
hears
the
it.
show. Well,
Just
yeah,
the
when
feel
you
of
put
it,
the
it's-
melody into it, yes, it reminds me
Right.
of that. Are you ready to catch Little Rice Man? I forgot to add him to the screen.
Oh yeah, let's see. Okay, right.
Down a little bit, down a little bit, a little bit down, down, right there. Up, up. Here he goes. Aw. He went on a diet. I made him a little smaller than last time.
Little Shen Ozempic.
全范围，就让心在之中沉睡，无言为我隔绝雨水。那是我的，却是眼泪，天还是灰，人还不会。
好听的，好
我
听的。
眼里的珍贵，若不是你，还能是谁？
Nice voice too.
我飞奔向你，穿越每一片云，直到我渗透的天。
Nice.
看在放晴瞬
Cool chord change
间，
too.
见你一面。我要你看着我双眼，
Nice.
看见自己的脸，究竟在里面。
Popular. Everybody wants to vote for it.
与世隔绝，只有怀念。
这歌好听的，好听好听。
Cooley's playing it
还不
too.
错，但他已经唱完了。
Playing something.
我要你看着我双眼，看见自己的脸，
I like his head voice.
究竟
Yeah.
在里面。你与世隔绝，只有我有怀念。只要我闭上眼，我们一同消失不见。
Oh, I can definitely imagine Charlie on this one. It's more of like a direct.
真的吗？
你说我这首歌你最后有一个结果可以告诉我吗？就如果你没有去拿 CD， 你告诉我，因为我是也挺喜欢这个歌的。如果你给了，我就不去了。
He's always strategizing on these shows.
Oh, conniving little
He
shit.
really is.
好纠结。
还在思考啊？
我就是一个很纠结的人啊。
你的最爱是？
我最爱的歌都需要靠我的嘴了。哎呦，好纠结啊！啊，太难了。
你选了吗？
我一个都没去，还
一个都没去，还在纠结
还。在纠结。
你在纠结什么呀？
这期是我4期以来最纠结的一次了。我最纠结的原因，其实反而不是不足够打动，而是因为这2首都很打动，他们打动我的点不一样。
倒计时20分钟。
好纠结。
So, within the episode, are they only allowed? Each singer is only allowed to request to perform one. Is that what's happening? Like he liked 2 of them, and he's choosing this. And the risk is, of course, the songwriter might not end up choosing them to sing it.
Right.
Am I understanding the?
Seems like that would
The
be
challenge?
a good premise. Got to have the stakes, you know.
Yeah.
我现在脑海中就是不停的环绕这2首歌的副歌，所以甚至纠结到已经快到尾声了，我才决定去我的第1个房间。
我要你看着我双眼。
嘿，
哎，周深老师，
He chose.
纠结，
Oh, can't
请
be
坐，
more than
请坐
one. Okay.
好纠结。我刚才1个房间都还没有进去。
哦，OK
真的吗？
对，
这第1个房间。
一直在纠结，一直在
Oh my
纠结
god
一直在纠结，因为你的歌已经被爆了，所以就是必须要通过口才来说服你。但这方面我没有很厉害，但是这首歌很好听，我也很喜欢。对，然后我们，我只是觉得这首
So
歌
I do have a note on that maybe gave us a singer who presses the light for a song will 100% get to perform it. A song can only be lit once. Still not totally following the show. But I'm enjoying it.
Okay.
We'll just continue.
它很打动我
Okay, yeah.
哪怕它是第1首出现的歌，我到现在我还会一直记住它的旋律。
我要你看
哦，你还记得
我双眼。
？Oh my god，太棒了！
谢谢制作人老师。
Hello，你好。
Great on pitch, by the way.
请进，请进。
我先跟你说个事儿。
哦，
难，所以我就是
啊，我假装再进来一下。
哎，谢老师，你好。
Oh, surprise.
就他们俩进来时，我其实还是蛮激动、蛮紧张，因为他们俩就刚好是我这首歌想选的那2个人。
是这样，我来晚了哦，
不晚，
是绝对晚了，为什么？
哇，好伤人。
没有，
好伤人的话，你们创作人界都是这样的吗？
我不知道现在啥情况，就是
好直接。
我不知道。
行，其实我觉得这首歌很好，蛮好听的，那我都给完了，我先去了。
好，
拜拜。
加油啊，拜拜，你们好好聊啊。
对，我也差不多说完了。然后
但其实，我说实话，
你先不要等我说完。对，好，100%的安全感去相信的制作人，跟你合作很简单，就不用去操心这一块，因为你都会想得很好。然后你后面有个但是，我就心一凉。但是停，因为那一下我只准备今天就只聊这一首歌了，把我的 CD 都放在这里，然后所有的消息，但是什么之类，你都不要跟我说，我到现场再看这个结果就好了。没事，你跟着你的心走，我很喜欢这首歌。拜拜 ，Terry。
最初这首歌在我的脑海里，
I can't
Little
imagine
nasty dog.
saying no to him about
Oh, I know.
anything.
Exactly. He's so
也只是一个
likable.
demo 的形式。直到我遇到了周深老师和李佳格老师，
好久不见，
好久不见。因为我带了键盘来，看一下怎么样去 set 一下这2个不同的版本。
这个
根据
is
我对
working
他
it
们的
out.
了解，李佳格老师的这个版本是更偏向于 City Pop， 有一点轻松，有一点愉悦，是那
City
种
Pop
大女主跟自己和解的这种感觉。周深老师适合走大场面，有很多电子元素，加上合成器和一些炸的这种音效在里面，元素比较多，不是手心手背哦，真的就是像2个手的手心一样，2首歌都像自己的孩子一样。对。
先将舞台交给周深、钟天利。有请周深和钟天利带来《只与我有关联》。
这首歌超好听的。
投票通道开启。
Thank you, Tao. Here's Charlie's version. You know what song this reminds me of?
若划得出安全范围，就安心在之中沉睡，屋檐为我隔绝雨水。它是我的全是眼泪，天还是灰，人还不会。我眼里的珍贵，若不是你，还能是谁？我飞奔向你，穿越每一片云，直达光渗透的天，看在放晴瞬间见你一面。我要你看着我双眼，看见
It's got a slow build. I like this.
Yeah.
究竟在里面，你与世隔绝，只与我有关联。
Oh God, I love when he does that.
I love that he's going from he's I don't want to use the word showing off because he's serving the song, but he's demonstrating how he's able to access the same range of high notes in multiple registers. I mean, he's going from head voice where the folds are thin to chest voice, folds are thick, and then space in between. Well, there's your you just this is how you feel. This is how Johnny feels when I start talking. Just
This is actually very
it's a very accurate depiction.
really sums it all up right there. Yeah.
No, but I love that he's just like putting these like this extra pressure in accenting certain movements of the melody that really makes it feel like it's evolving, gives it just depth and power. Just so well executed.
Yeah. So absolutely, and again, raising the key of this song from the original. So the original, which wasn't super low, it was in D minor. Which
Right.
hit da 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 da, that high A, da 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 da. Still a very high note, but when you have Zhou Shen at your disposal, you have range at your disposal as well. Which, anytime you can raise the key of something, which is one of the great things about working with a singer like that, or in my experience working with a female singer, it's like when you go higher, when somebody that's got a higher range, it definitely lifts the song in just such a natural way, because the higher you go, just the more lift you have.
Yes.
So he's hitting that high C, and it just makes the whole thing soar again, and once again just bringing the beautiful element to it, because like they're saying, it's the vibe originally was this sort of city pop, which this is the first time I've ever hearing that term.
I've
but
never
I kind of know
heard
what they're
that
talking
label
about.
before
It's like,
either. I thought that was
yeah,
cool.
But I kind of get what they're talking about. It's sort of this chill, but it's got this electronic vibe. It's got the anti-drop, okay, which means usually when you do a chorus, it's like, okay, you hit that, then it's like everything takes off. You can do a chorus where it's the antithesis of it. Everything is building up to that, and then the chorus like has that drop, and then everything cuts out. Like the rhythm cuts out, and everything slows down a little bit. Still very powerful, but yeah, it's just, again, he's got that ability to just bring a beauty to anything. And of course, with the string arrangement backing him up, that definitely amplifies that as well.
Adds to the drama, the beauty of it.
Yeah.
So someone in the chat had mentioned that it reminded them of Golden Hour, just that little intro. Do you know actually what it reminded me of? Seriously? It was Muse's Playground.
Oh, jeez. Do I even remember how
so
to play it?
here it is.
Oh,
check this out. Doesn't it remind you of that a little bit?
Yeah.
So
it does. God, whoever played that is brilliant.
The voice is familiar. Yeah, the pianist is just next level. This is an album this is the last album that Johnny and I did together with me singing. It's a band called Scattered Ink, released in 20 years ago, Johnny. This was released in 2005. Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, I
just
love
hit
it.
play. Yeah. So you wrote it first, really. It was your genius. We have a date 20 years ago.
Yeah. Wow.
在圈之外看我狼狈，我配合做你的傀儡，只做你爱看的行为，旁人反对我已无所谓，我为你而准备，只有起始没有结尾，我飞奔向你，穿越每一片云，直到梦醒。
Yeah, those strings just.
Oh, yeah.
接住最后一题，爱的雨点。我要你看着我双眼，看见
And he's singing that full voice.
Yeah, so that's a little passaggio there, then into head voice.
究竟在里面。
Just navigates that space perfectly.
你已是隔绝，只与我有关联。
When he hits those full chest
And then the
voice and just
vibrato comes out.
the
Oh.
vibrato into oblivion. Oh my goodness.
Oh!
我要你看着我双眼，看见自己的脸，囚禁在里面。你与世隔绝，只与我有关联。 只要我闭上眼，我们一同消失不见。
Oh, just this little plea in his voice at the end too.
Yeah.
太牛了！
One thing we don't talk about. We're just ignoring the freezes from now on.
Yes.
One thing we don't talk about is his mic technique, which is just top notch. So he's just great at just pulling it away just enough at the right moments, and getting that effect that we both just love when he, at the end of a phrase where he just belts out that last note with the vibrato kicking in, kind of just has this perfect decay. But yeah, it's always just the right, and that's because some people do it way too much, like especially
You
the
can
powerful
hear it
singers.
fall
they'll just,
off, and
yeah, like too much. But his falls off just in the right way.
So and there's two reasons that a singer does that, by the way. So one is to kind of mix themselves, like so they want to have. They don't want the compressor, which is a piece of gear, as part of the vocal chain that takes the really loud parts and makes it softer, or the really soft parts and it expands the sound, just to make it a little more even keeled and better for like a live environment. So part of it is that it's like, okay, I need to go big because I want a certain tone or texture, or I need to get this note, and so I want to kind of mix it, blend it into the sound.
Right.
The other reason is that it captures the room. So when you're up close, you get more of an intimate sound because it's a unidirectional mic. In other words, if the diaphragm inside of the microphone is aimed specifically in one direction with certain mics, then other ones are omni, where it absorbs sound all around. So he's singing in a unidirectional mic that's aimed here. So if he goes like this, it doesn't capture his sound very well. So that's why usually they hold it towards their mouth. It's a basic mic technique. But when you go like this, you start to pick up the room, the environment that's there. So it blends differently too. So that can also be used as an effect. And he does it beautifully, for sure.
Yeah, anytime you can self-mix, whether it's live or in a studio, and you don't have to rely as much on the compressor. I mean, I'm sure he's got some compression on there. It's pretty standard. But because what compression does, even though it evens everything out, it also changes just the nature of the sound. So you can take a piano, which is so, I mean, it's just got such a huge spectrum of lows and highs and everything in between. When you squash that, it starts to not sound like a piano anymore. It sounds like something else, and
it gets synthetic.
It's
in
same
some
with
way.
same with the voice too, and that's one of the reasons why you and I like old school recordings a little bit, because the compression either wasn't there at all or definitely used less.
Yes, it breathes more.
Yeah, and it breathes and has more of a human quality. So like some of the stuff now, which it's kind of like the thing everybody goes for is being loud and present and exciting, which it is, and there's something nice to that, but at the expense of the dynamic switch. Yeah, horses for courses.
Okay.
To each his own.
I just didn't see that phrase coming. Next up, we have some coffees to thank as well, but next up we have a song called Mine. So this is going to be from episode 6. Apparently he didn't sing anything during episode 5. In episode 6, he got to sing 2 songs. One is Mine, the other one is Forgive Me. And let's see, the singer-songwriter's name is Quinn Yun, I believe. We'll find out if that's true in a moment. And she's playing the electric pipa, which should be super cool. And then after that is Zhou Shen, is the musician-songwriter. Yes, I think I have that right. Anyway, so first super chats, you guys are amazing.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Natalie Cheng. Oh, I already thanked you, but thank you again. Greatly appreciated. This beautiful name, if someone can translate how to say this person's name, Johnny will attempt to say it. So thank you very much for the super sticker. And Shirley Liao, thank you very much for your super sticker. And one more, Ellie Wang is back for your super sticker. You guys are incredible. And we had coffees come in, Johnny?
Coffees, yeah. So Robbie bought 5 coffees. Didn't leave a comment, and I can only attribute that to the fact that he's probably dying on the inside, that the camera is still freezing. He's probably just lost.
He couldn't bring himself to type. Just
just defeated. Just utterly crushed and defeated. So I do have that. So I got a capture card. But I don't know. We'll explain it later. It's not quite working as per usual.
Somebody actually wrote us a comment threatening that if we ever fix your freezes, they're going to leave our channel because they like it so much. So we're making one person happy.
I think it's Deb. Deb is just twisted enough that she likes. I don't know if Deb's twisted, but
oh my goodness,
I hope she is.
She's fun.
She's on this channel. She's one of our followers. She's twisted.
All right, thank you very much for the coffee, Rob, as always. And for those of you who don't know, anytime you buy 5 coffees or more, you get a Johnny-O. So when you buy 5 coffees, Johnny makes a little video recording thanking you.
Yes, no, it's not your new favorite cereal that you buy at your local supermarket. No, it is a video, a 20 to 30 second video, because that's the limit I have on my particular device. Otherwise, I would just do forever. I would just ramble on, kind of like I'm doing now, without really necessarily saying anything of importance. But
we're going to hit play now.
Why not? What are we going to do? Okay. Sounds good.
Mine.
我就算老同学。
Not me.
他弹琵琶的。
OK。他写东西很有风格。
Already reacted to mine.
Yeah, so now we're going to see the audition and then watch it again, which is
有点中西合璧的那种。对。
Chris, that's why I've never bought 5 coffees.
Hello， 各位有缘人们，各位老师们，你们好，我是钱瑞玉，这个是我的电琵琶。
What a cool instrument!
那这电琵琶好帅。今天给大家带来的是一首我的英文的原创。
So for those of you, so I just realized you can't see this. So you have to watch the original to see this in full. But
OK， 他写东西很有风格。
很有风格。对，你认识对吧？
听他整张专辑。哦。有点中西合璧的那种。
Chinese Western fusion. Where are you? I went back too far. Sorry.
Hello， 各位有缘人们，各位老师们，你们好，我是钱瑞玉，这个是我的电琵派。
Look at this. How cool is that fretboard? Just the way it's
That is
cut out and displayed out. It's such an interesting, and it's got such an amazing sound and like texture and timbre to it that you're going to see in a moment.
Yeah.
For those of you, again, who don't know what one is, that you can kind of see a little bit of what it looks like here.
really cool.
You can go watch the original, obviously. Link in the description.
他这个电琵琶好帅。
今天给大家带来的是一首我的英文的原创歌，希望你们喜欢。然后欢迎大家选我，我是买一送一
啊？什么买一送一？
咱们主打就是一个实惠、高性价比，好吧？
送啥？送首歌？
送电琵琶。
啊
？Look me in the eye, you won't turn to stone. I know right away what you've been looking for. Go ahead and roll the dice, take them chances all you like. But I know faces and you'll land right back with me tonight. You've been such a good boy, block all the signals, saying I'm the best. I'm
Great pop voice.
This is cool. I love this.
I don't remember hearing this before. But you guys
yeah, I
have.
don't either.
Of course, we can hear her singing.
又得弹，很难。
A little fry there. I was just noticing that too.
Sort of.
It's like almost.
Yeah.
It's almost flamingo-esque, but I mean, technique-wise, obviously it's not a flamingo-based song, but it has like that building tremolo drama in the background, rather than just using like a pad, like a singular droning sound, rocking back and forth between the two notes. Just gives like a cool texture.
Yeah, I love that instrument too. It definitely gives a cool vibe to this.
Chinese lutes.
I like this this song too. It's kind of got like that hypnotic. What's that? Loosen up my buttons. You know that old song from
Pussycat
20
Dolls.
years ago. Yeah, we always liked that song.
How did I know that?
We both thought they were hot, so that's how we remembered.
The most basic form of emotional memory.
Yes, weird how the memory kicks in when you got the hots for something.
Oh, Nicole Scherzinger.
Who's still doing stuff to this day. But anyway, love this vibe. And then that, the instrumental drop. Okay, so the instrumental. Sometimes the hook can be, the chorus can be an instrumental thing, which I really like. I like what she's doing there.
Yeah, in her textures that she's using in the song is great. I mean, I feel like she could have easily, I say easily, there's always a lot of red tape, but her releasing the song as her own, it would be
I know.
suitable,
She's actually
right?
got
She doesn't need another singer for it. I think she sounds awesome.
But sometimes it's the case. You can have really great. Sorry. One last thing. You can be a really great artist as a songwriter, but it's like there's so many other things that you have to do to be a big artist, and it's like sometimes it's more strategic and smart. Even though you sound great on it and you could totally do it yourself, give it to somebody that's more established, and it just gets out there more, and that can launch your career in a more effective way, and then eventually maybe you can do your own
Or it
stuff.
could be personality based. And I'm just saying that, just thinking of you as an example, for the effort and the ego and the risk and the, having to be surrounded by so many people all the time to put yourself out there, not on stage, but just behind the stage, and everything leading up to it is exhausting. I know that's something that you struggled with. That was kind of,
I think
you've
I
got
realized
all
at
these
some point
great
that
songs, great voice, great image. You're a beautiful tall man, but I know you get overwhelmed when there's just a lot happening around you. And I hope you don't mind me saying that, but that's part of, we're not all built for that type of success.
Yeah, definitely an introvert by nature, and there's a lot of going on the road in the van and going to different clubs. It's like some people are built for that, and some people would rather be home. I'm just a homebody by nature. I'd rather be in the studio, eating popcorn and watching a movie.
I'm with you.
That's my thing.
I was never actually going to make it as a rock star anyway, because I wanted to be in bed by 8. It was just that in and of itself just deleted me from that success.
That was a later development. You used to actually sleep normal hours. Now it's like
the gigs that started at 10 p.m. That was I hated them.
Every time I visit him now, he's like, "Well, it's 8:30, so
time to go."
Time. It's 8:30. God. Yeah, it's great.
好帅啊，电琵琶。
I love that. Cool. Me too.
他说的每一首音，可能是他会在现场帮着弹，我觉得。有可能。
Pure ecstasy so divine. Prove that you're worthy and I'll show you paradise. I should have warned you, but
I love her voice.
I wanna scare you 'cause I can be a manic.
You're right, Chris.
It's already mine.
It's just a great song. I am slowly remembering Charlie on this.
I love that.
哇，真厉害，真好听。
Great song.
这个完成度太高，
Great
这有创新。
高啊，这个很高，
就像电子曲风的那种感觉啊。
而且还是英文，还是。
哇，这真的很棒，哇，这好好听啊，满脑子噔噔噔噔噔噔噔。
Exactly.
上头，这个。
That's right.
加油啊！我也加油。
You're gonna fight for it.
加油！加油！
谢谢你。快接啊！快接啊！
You can't see this. So they're like giving like the hearts to Charlie. They're like they're fighting for the song, but with love kind of thing. They're going like this, and then Charlie goes up and takes their little proverbial heart and throws it down to the ground. It's like, he doesn't want their heart because he wants the song. Oh, you guys have to watch. I'm sorry we can't show you in full because of copyright, but you these are the moments you just have to go watch the full version. It's great.
Yeah. God. By the way, the power of an instrumental hook too, because usually you attribute all the hooks in a song to the melody and the singing, but if you can get an instrumental hook, I mean, and this is more featured of a part, but even in the context of your backing part, your intros and all, or even behind the vocals, it's like all that stuff makes a difference. So I mean, in this one we walk away just everybody's singing. It's great. It's great.
Exactly.
直接头发把我扇傻了，我好晕啊！
我第一次跟就是唱跳一起，但是跳的真的很好哎。
我哪里跳得好？不要这样攻击舞蹈老师，我只在瞎动。我觉得唱跳歌手这个称号你给我有点就是对人家太不礼貌了，哪有门槛这么低的？
让我们有请歌手周深和原创音乐人钱润玉上场。
大家好，我是歌手周深。
Hello， 大家好，我是钱润玉。
润玉也非常的厉害， 待会儿你们就会知道了。
没错。
下面，我们就把舞台交给周深。
下面舞台交给我和钱润玉。
Did we react to this?
我怎么又要
I still don't remember actually reacting.
Well, I was
to this.
just gonna ask that. Did we react to this song, or did we react to this actual performance? Like I'm kind of blanking out.
Yeah, I mean, I was
like I can
I was going
imagine
to-
him on it. This song sounds like it would come right out of his album Shen Self. Like it has, like it all makes sense to me, but I don't remember him singing.
I was going to challenge the chat again to see if they could, to prove that there's actually a video, but I lost that. Remember, that one time I was just like, "There's no way that we watched this," and of course,
And then
somebody
I
came
called it
with
up.
And then I saw it, like, okay, did it?
All right, Brigitte, find it. Let's see it. Send me a link. We want proof we reacted to this.
Yeah, I do not remember this, and I feel like I would, but you know, maybe I did. I really like this song a lot.
Richard, subtitles my message. Subtitles my message. What did I miss? You guys are saying I missed something. I see notes for 14 minutes in, and then not again until 39 minutes, which we're not at. So,
Message in
Mimi, I'm missing
subtitles.
something. My apologies. But, all right, we're going to continue. I missed something. Sorry, guys.
哇，他又要唱跳。
钱润玉。
润玉也非常的厉害，待会儿你们就会知道了。
Oh, you can't see the subtitles.
Oh, me? I see something. It
Yeah,
says
I
next.
did too. Yeah, I don't know.
下面，
You
我
can't
们
see
就
that?
把舞台交给
Yeah, they're there.
周深。
In the live chat. Yeah, you guys.
Message in subtitles.
Oh, scroll up. Hold on. Oh, first of all, we're here. Thank you for the super sticker.
Thanks.
Very much for that. It was part 5 of Zhou Shen reactions. Okay.
Super sticker. Everybody loves a super sticker.
I am
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
completely messing with the. Oh, when they pause, you can't see it. Okay.
You know that reference, by the way?
I'm trying to move forward with this show, Johnny.
I'm addressing something very important. Have you
Okay,
seen this
please
movie?
continue.
Super sticker. Everybody loves a super sticker. Come on, you know that.
Is that the Wiggles now? I don't know what's happening.
Okay. Okay, all right. All right, tell him in the chat what that is from. It's not an actual song. It's a parody of the song, of course.
Okay, I'm gonna hit
Yes.
play.
Sick. Okay.
Please move up the video so we can see the entire text of the subtitles. That's all I have. So if something's missing, my apologies. I'm seeing everything that's there. Anyway, I'm gonna hit play because we got more to get to. So I apologize if you guys can't see something.
让我们有
It's
请
from
歌
White
手
Christmas,
周
Richard.
深
It's from
和
White
原
Christmas.
创音
White
乐
Christmas.
人钱润玉上场。
大家好，
There
我
we
是歌手周深。
Hello，大家好，我是钱润玉。
润玉也非常的厉害，待会儿你们就会知道了。
Oh, I can't see them.
下面，我们就把舞台交给
I can't see them
周
either.
深。
下面舞台交给我和钱润玉。我怎么又要跳舞了？
哇，他又要唱跳，转型了吧？真牛啊！
这个舞比上个舞是不是稍微难一点？
难很多。
这个节目跳舞最多居然是我，也是莫名其妙了。当我要唱一首歌的时候，它是什么样的风格，我就会想揣摩它。如果需要这个样子，我就要把自己去捏成那个样子。我觉得我很享受我这样一个变色龙的状态吧，音乐变色龙。
Musical chameleon.
人家说唱跳歌手，我当然当不起，但是我去尽量的好好去表达这首歌它该要有的样子。
变好多了。
对啊，这边好多了，5个动作只忘了1个动作。啊，为什么年轻化？是我跟舞蹈的缘分吗？
有请周深带来《Mine》。
And apparently this is what we saw before.
Still skeptical.
Sorry, Mimi. Everything you're seeing, I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Look me in the eye, you won't understand. I know right away what you've been looking for.
That's cool.
Take them chances all you like, but I know fate inside you'll land right back with me tonight. You'll be such a good one, like on a signal, saying I'm a bad type. Love that you behaving, but it's getting kind of boring. I need a little something more.
This is great.
I feel like I know this hook, but we just listened to it. So.
There's something I feel right. Don't be so paranoid.
His English is perfect.
It's, yeah.
I never said I'm yours. Not looking for commitment. Let's just have some fun and keep it fun until we can. You'll be such a good one, like on a signal, sitting on a bedside. Love that you're behaving, it's getting kind of boring. I need a little something more.
I love that. It's really cool.
I need a little something.
Okay, this is ringing a bell.
It's still nothing for me.
That I remember that part.
Your ecstasy so divine, prove that you're worthy and I show you paradise. I shouldn't want you, but I don't wanna scare you, 'cause I can be a man when I want it, it's already
Look at that. I love that. The
谢谢，谢谢我们舞蹈老师，谢谢谢谢。
哇，谢谢，唱跳全能啊，周深
Yes, you can.
真有你的。
润玉弹的电琵琶好不好听？
Yeah.
好听，好听啊！
首先把掌声送给唱跳歌手周深。
别这么说，别这么说，太冒犯他们了，对不起，对不起，对不起。
周深，周深。
我相信你们今天整个晚上脑子里就会回响一个旋律，当当当当当当当当当当当当当当当当当当当当当这种。
Great hook. And with the
当时
timbre
说
of
那个
that
乐器的时候，
instrument.
是不是你们在怀疑？哟，这是一把什么乐器？又像琵琶，又像吉他，它的名字叫电琵琶。
对，电琵琶。
是的。
哇，很特别的一个乐器，把我们中国民族的音乐向更大的世界去传播。
对，
这是非常有意义和有价值的。
对，而且它又是一首可能英文歌，又加上中国的乐器，你会觉得有点奇怪吗？
大家会觉得有点奇怪吗？
No，
反而我们觉得格局打开了。
对，我是觉得就是乐器更年轻了，是用这么年轻的电子乐，甚至不是我们自己的语言，我们的民族乐器也是一样可以融合的非常好，真的很了不起，非常厉害。
天哪，太会夸夸了！
都是我的真心话，都是我的真心话。
太快乐了。
刚才这一段呢，相信一定给大家留下了非常精彩的印象。
Well, this alleged video has yet to be produced, so I will still.
I don't have any links to it, but I do remember that one part. I feel like that moment we reacted to at least.
Yeah.
This alleged video.
Really, yeah. That's something I noticed about that line too. The swing feel of that. So there's straight feel and there's swing feel. So a straight feel would be. Right?
Sure.
But the swing has, you can take eighth notes, and the first, so if you think of them in twos, the first one gets a longer duration, and then the second one shorter. So instead of it'd be long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short. Right? So this feel over this totally straight drum feel, another 4 on the floor, a little more slow.
Right.
But it's got the. So that's ba-da-da-da, as opposed to ba-ba-ba-ba, ba-da-da-da.
The feel's totally different. It's just, yeah,
I
just
got
that
more
little...
of a slinky. Yeah.
What a great song, and wonderful to hear for the very first time in our lives. I still think that her releasing that on her own would work great, and I'm not taking away, obviously,
I love
Charlie just did with it. I love but I really like what she did. His voice on this, he brought in more vocal fry, just these little pop mannerisms.
Way more of a pop delivery, yeah.
Yeah, and his English is arguably better than most of the American singers that I hear. It's so clean and natural sounding at the same time. It's just beautifully done.
Definitely in the context of a song. So his ability to replicate any sound is just, it's really next level. And that's, I mean, that's why he's able to do all the voices that he can do, which I feel like we got to watch a video of him doing that again, because it's been so long. And that was sort of what we were introduced to at first, was like
that shock value of, of course.
The shock value of just being able to change voices, but also being able to mimic things as well. And that's just, his ear is so in tune, and his ability to transfer what he's hearing and then replicate it is just, you know.
Right.
You can have great singers, really great singers, that can't do that. They have their thing, but they can't replicate.
And, sorry, yes, I was listening. Also corresponding with Brigitte, so it is channel relevant. We're trying to...
Well, that's good.
I still don't have the correct link, which makes me, again, further suspicious that it never happened. Brigitte, the link of us reacting to the song, not the original song. Oh, no, wait, she just sent me that too.
Oh, crap.
All right, hold on. Well, while I set this up, can you thank our lovely
coffee
buyers?
We do have some lovely coffee buyers. They are the loveliest. Where'd it go? Hold on. There it is. Hold, please. Hold. Please.
Holding.
Okay, here we go. I got it. Okay, so we got okay. Ria, RJS. I need a reaction to Zhou Shen singing "Love Sickness in the Rain" during his concert, and she bought 5 copies. Thank you so much. Ria's one of the ones we hung out with in Vegas.
Yes. I think for your Johnny-O to her, since she bought 5 coffees, you should sing that for her. Oh no, but I want to hear it too. So, scratch that. Carry on.
I'll see what I can do.
We will add that to the list, Ria. Thank you.
Kiki bought 3 coffees. I've been looking forward to today's live stream every single day. Thank you for reacting to the Melody Journey series. Thank you, Kiki.
Thank you very much.
Francesca bought 2 coffees, said, really enjoying this. Thanks, guys. And Latte Lover bought 5 coffees. Thanks for taking us on this melody journey with you.
Thank you, everybody, for your support. And the super chats are coming in too. You guys are amazing. Here's a jingle for you. Crazy Pig. Thank you for...
Crazy pig does whatever a crazy pig does.
Hello, Johnny and Richard and everyone. Thank you so much, Crazy Pig. Thank you to this beautiful human. I don't know how to say your name, but it looks lovely. Faye E, thank you for your super sticker. And another super chat. Thank you very much for all of your support.
You guys are awesome.
So, Johnny.
Oh.
So, I can tell you...
Sarah Friend?
I can tell you immediately why we might not remember it. Sarah was there. So we're just gonna, she was distracting us. That's why we don't remember the song. Hold on. Totally throwing her under the bus.
In the sense of, except for those moments.
Wait. Yeah. Natalie Chang.
Fast forward through my wisdom. Deep breaths.
This is very meta. And we definitely heard this before.
Oh, God.
This English pronunciation.
Right.
It's just saying the same thing over again. What was the point?
Oh, God. Well, I'm 0 for 2. So basically, in most scenarios, particularly in my relationship, if I'm right 1 out of 5 times, then it means that I'm always right. So I'm still going batting 0.
Oh my goodness. All right, it's fine where we left off here. That was great. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed watching it again. We'll definitely remember it more this time.
That was the old camera. That's like a different era. That's like not the oldest camera though, because the oldest camera looks, oh my God, it's amazing how our production value has upped.
It really
has. Believe it or not, for those watching.
Yeah, this is actually better all the way around.
We have gotten better.
Oh my goodness. All right, well, let's continue, shall we?
I never froze before. It was grainy and it looked like I
now you're
put
freezing in high
Vaseline
def.
over the lens, but
oh my goodness. All right, we got called out on that one.
最后一首留给第一次上电视、第一次给别人写歌的朋友。好，我们给他最大声的鼓励，好不好？加油！
大家好，我是一直在卧室里唱歌给自己听，今天第一次走出来唱歌给大家听的江浩南。希望这首歌能够陪伴很多正处于痛苦和艰难中的人度过很多艰难的时光。世界上那么多人，可谁能懂得我？蜷缩在某个角落，有谁会靠近我？昨天从日出直到日落，都失落。
Great subtleties.
还是无法习惯常态的错过。当时间忘了我，时间抛弃我，那个时候我是不是有了真心的生活？当时间没有我，可你突然想起我，那时候让这首歌陪伴你的生活。
He's so good at writing.
给我一些温热，即便最后也路过，至少有过快乐。人生也许总会是这样的起落，试着接受未曾告别的错过。当时间忘了我，时间抛弃我，那个时候我是不是有了真心的生活？当时间没有我，可你突然想起我，那时候让这首歌陪伴你的生活。
不要唱鞋吗？
时间抛弃我，那个时候我是不是终于能完全放我？当时间没有我，当你也习惯没有我，那时候让这首歌证明这世界我来过。
The song concept, it's beautiful. Obviously an emotional piece.
Yeah.
Respect. 哇，第一次上电视，你唱的太好了，写的太好了。
Oh, that was his debut for singing on TV and all that.
That vibrato is really cool, and that's the little inflections. I forget the line. God, by the time it's gone, it's. But that little pre-chorus part,
yes.
I thought that was really sweet. The way he took relatively a simple melody and just his inflections made it something new and fresh.
And there was some moments too. We had these little subtle crescendos, so it's increased air pressure, kind of the volume swells just a little bit and then brought right back down. So it's like this.
Yeah.
It kind of forces you to like hold your breath and release along with the singer when it's done as well as what he just did. That was great.
Yeah, another example of somebody that's just great in their own right and could pursue a career as an artist.
Well, I saw someone said that he's got a channel and he's releasing songs that way, and I'm really happy to hear that. He should be.
Yeah. So I'm wondering what Joe's going to do this again with just the range, because he can, I think, just because he has the ability to, if he wants to flip and head voice at times he can do it. Then if he wants to go more full voice, he's always got that choice at his disposal, and I think he might take advantage of that with this.
Let's find out. Assuming we haven't seen it before.
Right.
世界上那么多人，可谁能懂得我？蜷缩在某个角落，有谁会靠近我？昨天从日出直到日落。
That's it.
Yeah, he did it. He obviously liked the original there.
还是无法习惯常态的错过。当世界忘了我，时间抛弃我，那个时候我是不是有了崭新的生活？
Full voice.
当时间没有我，可你突然想起我，那时候让这首歌陪伴你的生活。期待一个人给我一些温热，即便最后也路过，至少有过快乐。人生也许总会是这样起又落，试着接受未曾告别的错过。当时间忘了我，时间抛弃我，那个时候我是不是有了崭新的生活？当时间没有我，可你突然想起我，那时
build up. Oh.
时间抛弃我，那个时候我
There's like this.
是不是
Oh, there's this cry, this plea in his.
当时间没有过，当你的习惯没有我，那时候让这首歌证明这世界我来过，希望还有这首歌陪伴。你的生活。
Beautiful.
"这歌真的好听。
学好快呀，哥！你一会儿又要上去唱这首歌。
Oh, he's singing it too.
我就不必了吧。
No need. So you guys are saying that the lyrics here are just poetic and powerful and beautiful, and we don't question that, of course. But not even knowing the lyrics, you just feel the weight and the sentiment, and still get the chills, and just we've talked about the idea of like music transcends language, right? Obviously, the lyrics give you more specific direction and can have a greater impact in a specific place, but you don't even need him to appreciate the beauty of the song and his delivery in that one. Just gorgeous.
Yeah, man. I mean, again, totally love the demo, and actually really, really like that version on its own. I mean, it's really great, and Zhou just takes it in a different direction just naturally, and I mean, they did stuff production wise to kind of make it a little bit more less pop, a little more beautiful. Like, so instead of the piano driving the instrumentation, there was a guitar.
Right, made it more dramatic.
The strings, and also like again raising the key, so that's pretty. Basically, the standard that he's been doing is kind of like raising, especially when it's a male song, male writer. Then he's been raising everything like like a third, basically. So that's pretty much the go-to.
Right.
But while also doing that, singing full voice in those moments where most of the writers, they're kind of flipping the head voice, maybe with more of a limited range. So he's making the song higher, and he's still having parts where he's singing out full out. It's to have that at your disposal. It's not that he has to do that every time, but it's like it is a nice thing to have. To evolve
it's part of his vocal tool set that he can express himself in.
Yeah, but the way he like.
Quick shout out to Agnes Yim. Sorry, we've got more to go, and I know we're a little tight on time, so I just wanted to thank you very much for your super sticker.
Yeah, no, real quick, the way he cascades through these runs is just it's just threads.
It's just
there's something about it. I'm sorry about that. Was it the threads?
I had to clean mine until you apologized.
Sorry.
Now you're just making it worse. It's beautiful and gentle and flowing, and the next song is I'm going to hit play. Oh, Lord.
哎，我认识他耶，
老熟人啊，是那个吧
James
谁啊？James 啊
James，
哇，哎，哇，对啊，你们好哥。
Oh, I have a note on this. James is an American and has a very strong foreign accent as he speaks, which is what Joker's referring to here. Okay, so we're going to do some reference to that. And I'll have all the notes that Mibi gave me, we'll put them in the comments shortly after the live stream.
哥们儿的吧？对啊，我哥们儿 James。哦，帅哦。
Hello， 大家好，我是李朱璇 James。
Hello James。
你指人家干嘛
？Hello。他看不见。
我觉得这首歌很特别，因为需要一个人有很强的节奏感，
哇，他普通话这样的话，他应该要找那个谁来代唱了。
董家宏，
董家宏。
That time I saw a second line.
我也觉得这首歌是比较野性，所以我需要一个歌手能控制这首歌。
那只有董家宏了。
只有董家宏。
希望你们喜欢。
All right, now this is Joker. No, I saw Joker. We haven't seen Joker sing yet. It's gonna happen.
I was afraid of the darkness in my soul.
Oh,
out of my head. Now I'm losing all control. Out of options, can't feel my senses. I've been stopped for something electrical. Don't be afraid, it's your chance to let this go. Your love is pain, need a medicine. You got me hanging,
It's got a toxic feel to it, Brittany.
我唱不了这个音。
Tragedy is taking over, and now I can't resist. When it falls and it feels like you're flying, makes you feel alive. When you fall and you fly, how high?
好嗨！
Your love is pain, need a medicine. You got me hanging, you know I need this.
Nice.
Sink or swim, you know I'm diving in. It's taking over, and now I can't resist. I'm turning in, I'm bringing you in, oh yeah. No.
谢谢。
好听，好听，好听，
好听，好听，好听，好听，好听！耶！
帅哦 ！Resist 它的起伏蛮大的，是一首蛮有能量的歌吧。它的风格挺让我惊喜的，而且这首歌一听，那整个副歌它会很吸引我。如果听到这个，我觉得我会很想去唱它。
让我们有请歌手周深。
All right, totally at the risk of making this way too long. My apologies, Johnny, but I have another song to plug. Do you know what this song reminded me of?
She's like a sickness in my brain.
Oh.
A vision standing by the window.
So this is Johnny's song called Chemical Love. Like the content of the lyric.
And leaves me in a daze. It's in the way her body moves me.
So when we get to the chorus.
From my alcohol. She'll never give you any time at all. She just comes
Like the lyric comparisons.
She's got me living in a chemical love, and I try to find the strength to know she goes back to me again.
So there's Johnny again. Link is also in the description. You can go check out his album. I mean, to keep plugging past stuff, but it just reminded me of that as well. I love the lyric content, the flow of everything seems really good.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, and he's got a great vibe too. These songwriters are. I mean, there's. And remember you guys saying last time that there's kind of a mix between unknown songwriters and well-known songwriters, so you get a little bit of both. But yeah, he's got a great story overall in his delivery and the lyrics and the way he sings it.
My prediction.
Yes.
I feel like Zhou's going to stay pretty close to this range, maybe go up like a step at the most. Because that chorus, and the way that Joker was flipping in that chorus, I mean, that chorus has to be sung out. And that's, I feel like that, that high C is...
That little hook can be head voice, though. Like, I think that's almost like a textured sound. But
to me, that hook's got to be sung out. I feel like that's going to be the... That's going to be the approach.
Maybe
he'll do both. Sometimes the flip does work, but I feel like in this scenario, full-out chest voice is going to be the way to go. That's just my...
Well, I won't be disappointed if he does, but let's find out.
Okay, let's find out.
和原创音乐人李朱贤登场。
We heard this one too. Are you serious?
深深在音乐原计划的舞台上，一直是在挑战自我。 越唱越勇，甚至还解锁了
Well,
唱
Johnny's
跳的技
right.
能。这首歌曲
there's no value
又会
in
有
your
什么
prediction.
特别的地方吗？深深，
特别的地方很多。
Disqualified.
首先，它是一首非常帅气、很性感的一首歌。
哦。
然后它虽然它的 demo 是全英文版本，但是我们今天演唱的是一个全新的版本。
今天周深会给我们带来怎样的舞台表现？下面交给你了。
好
，Let's go.
All right, so the original was A minor.
很开心可以唱到这首由薛老师和郭冠廷老师一起去写的这作词。这首 Resist， 然后改成风之后，我觉得我还挺惊喜的。It's just a game， 最爱不得掉，无所谓亏欠我本来就不屑。
我有几个建议。我希望在 bridge 的部分可以给人感觉你的飞的感觉。有点
OK，
我觉得好，真的好听。
我试试。
He's got range.
我觉得更有趣的是跟 James 的合作，我们中间的沟通会比较少，所以一开始我想的是要不要我就按照他 demo 的感觉把它唱完，所以后面彩完一次排之后，然后 James 他又说他想要后面更飞一点点，更周深一点点，所以我们现场就临时就去做了一些调整，去做了一个最后的尾巴，我也挺开心的，因为那个也是我想做的东西，所以很开心有这样即兴的一些火花碰撞出来。
有请周深带来歌曲《风》的首演舞台。
Ken, thank you for joining us. Yes, you did see a picture of me on American Ninja Warrior with my daughter Aurora. My student is on that show named Josh Wag, who Johnny and I did a production for one of his songs. He did a cover of What's Up, known as the Death Metal Ninja. He's one of my students, and he invited us on that show. So we were seen on that episode a couple times supporting him. Little shout out to Josh Wag.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Good guy.
我往下坠，沿着弥留的机会。你若有罪，是什么程度都会见我香味。你若不退，会变成花蕊。降临入内的风，无论是谁，终归要服从一回。Your love is pain， 你不需要修炼，快把我训练成你的消遣。It's just a game， 自愿的这个演，我所有黑夜都捧你做主角。专属的字眼要符合谁的条件
It's just a different delivery. Just.
爱是种错觉，不如
And he's got those pop inflections.
Yeah.
昙花一现，又如此热烈，给你我的一切。Your love is pain， 你不需要修炼，快把我训练成你的消遣。It's just a game， 自愿的
There's the blend. Closer to just voice sound.
Texture there. Is he gonna belt this one out?
Hinting at it. Nice.
Yeah.
We reacted to that one too.
Are you kidding me?
That's what the people are saying.
What are we doing? Are we even here? I mean, we've reacted to a lot of videos. It's tough to keep. I can't keep anything straight. So.
I don't remember that. I mean, how many songs of his have we reacted to? We're like 140, 150. I mean,
many.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
I can't even remember the stuff that I've played on. Sam will play me stuff in the street. He's like, I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool piano bar. Who played that? He's like, you did.
Are you serious?
Like, oh, yes. Like, oh, okay.
Well, that's a pretty good defense. If you can't remember what you did, you're not going to remember what somebody else did.
All right. Well, my prediction was wrong. I thought. So what I was right in the fact that they raised it up, not the typical third, but this was up one full step. I personally, if I was producing this, I would have kept it at the original. That
All right, I feel
original
better.
A minor.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I think if he was in that key, then you're right. I think he would have presented better in that full chest delivery in the original key.
Made a conscious decision to raise it a full step, so that was, I guess, part of their vision for it. But to me, when you have a hook that's called, that says, "Your love is pain," I mean,
I agree. I could hear that version.
That, and I think that would have helped with, especially with the backing tracks too. Where it's kind of had like the distorted guitar and it's a little more rocking underneath. Again, horses for courses. To each his own. There's no
it's always better when you
or
say
wrong,
it twice.
Well, I feel like the first time I ever said that to you years ago, and you're like, "What's the thing you said back to me? Something, Bob's your uncle or something?"
I don't know.
You're like, "Bob's your uncle." I'm like, what does that even have to do with anything?
I still don't know.
So anyway, but another great show. This is, I do love this so much, obviously from the songwriter standpoint, but I just like seeing him in the creative and collaborative process, like trying to take something, which, by the way, it's like really tough, especially when you have, like in a lot of these cases, these singers, the songwriters that sing and have great voices and have such a great delivery. It's got to be a little intimidating, even for somebody like Charlie, to be like, wow, that's so good on its own. Like, how do I make this?
Because you want to make them happy, right? You want to, there's this pressure to satisfy. You're obviously respecting and enjoying that song, which is why Charlie wants to sing whatever that song is. So there is that pressure of wanting to make the songwriter happy. It's a really cool dynamic to see played out.
Yeah. No, I think it's awesome. And just seeing him behind the scenes on stage and just figuring stuff out, and relatively quick turnaround from learning the song to performing it, and I just think it's really cool. I love this show.
A couple more coffees came in.
They sure did. They sure as
and I've got one from Carmen W for your super sticker, saying thank you for your support very much.
Yep. Angela bought 10 coffees. It's amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Almost forgot, and still at work. Love Shen Shen and you guys. Thanks.
And we love your prioritizing.
Yeah, exactly. And then Carmen Chan bought us 3 coffees. Love your Zhou Shen reviews. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Carmen.
Thank you, everyone, for your incredible support. Today was fabulous once again. We will be back with part 3 of Melody Journey reactions in 2 weeks. Next week, we are doing a Beatboxer special around the world in 90 days with Stitch and Justin Tan are checking us out. And Johnny and I will attempt to beatbox. So even if you're not into that style,
no, not again.
That may be worth watching for no other reason. But we'll be back in 2 weeks with part 3 for Melody Journey. Thank you again for all of your love and support, and all of our Throga members right here, our Gold and Diamond members. And we hope you have an amazing day, an amazing week, an amazing life. That is it for now.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.